Pleasant morning to my lovable students. Welcome to Max class. In this conversation, we are going to continuation of example and related exercise 4.2. So question, example 4.7, find the domain. Okay, solution. So cos inverse of domain actually -1 to +1. This is whole term considered for x means -1 less than or equal to, what is x value? 2 plus sin x divided by 3 less than or equal to +1. So each and every side you have to multiply, isn't it? Into 3 means what will happen? Into 3. So -1 into 3 means -3 less than or equal to, here into 3 means 3 cancel, therefore 2 plus sin x less than or equal to, there is +3. Next what we have to do? Each and every side add -2 because inside we have +2. So -2 means -2 +2 cancel. So add -2. What will happen? -3 -2 less than or equal to -2 plus 2 plus sin x less than or equal to 3 minus 2. -3 minus 2 means -5 less than or equal to -2 plus 2 cancel. Sin x less than or equal to 3 minus 2 positive. Already we know sin x domain -1 to +1. So just we have to rearrange it. So instead of -2 we can write it -1 less than or equal to sin x less than or equal to +1. Therefore -1 to sin x, each and every side sin inverse taking means opposite side. Sin bring out opposite side means this is called sin inverse of -1, again less than or equal to x less than or equal to sin inverse +1. Already we know sin inverse 1 means pi by 2, 90 degree, but here minus term is, therefore we can write it minus pi by 2 less than or equal to x positive pi by 2. So the required domain, therefore the required domain minus pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. This is answer for example 4.7. Okay, so I will continue exercise 4.2. Be stay on the line. Exercise 4.2, question number 1, find all the values of x such that given two subdivision. Okay, one by one we can discuss. Moving to subdivision 1, solution. So question, -6 pi less than or equal to x less than or equal to +6 pi, condition cos x is equal to 0. What is a cos graph actually? Cyclic form starting with 0 because cos 0 means value will be 1. This is actually 5 by 2. This is called pi. This is called 3 pi by 2. This is called 2 pi. Now condition also cos x is equal to 0. 0 means origin point. Pi by 2 meeting the point, as well as 3 pi by 2 meeting point, then 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, it's moving on. When cos x is equal to 0 means, the condition when cos x is equal to 0 means the meeting point cos pi by 2 is equal to 0, as well as cos negative pi by 2 is equal to 0. Next condition, cos 3 pi by 2 is equal to 0, then cos negative 3 pi by 2 is equal to 0. The next condition, cos 5 pi by 2 is equal to 0, as well as cos negative 5 pi by 2 is equal to 0. See, each and every time true difference, isn't it? Pi by 2 plus 2 pi means 3 pi by 2, as well as 3 pi by 2 plus 2 pi means 5 pi by 2, like that. So each and every difference true means, what is that general term? Cos x is equal to 0 means x is equal to 2n, because each and every time two difference plus odd number. Why? Look at there, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, like that. 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So what are the term is possible? There is actually the given interval -6 pi 2 to +6 pi. Okay, first case x is equal to 0 means what will happen? So 2 into 0 means 0, 0 plus 1 means 1, so 1 into pi by 2, so yeah, it's correct, no? Cos pi by 2, 0 possible case, then plus or minus 1 also possible, So if you consider minus 1 means 2 into minus 1 minus 2. So minus 2 plus 1 means definitely minus 1, then minus pi by 2. See, minus pi by 2 is there. So plus or minus 1, then plus or minus 2 also, check it there. Plus 2 means 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 1 5 pi by 2, it's there, 5 pi by 2. As well as then plus or minus 3 means what will happen? Plus or minus 3 means positive 3 means 2 into 3 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 by 2 means 3.5, in between is there. Next condition, plus or minus 4. So negative 4 means 2 into negative 4 negative 8, negative 8 plus 1 means negative 7, negative 7 pi by 2 means negative 3.5, in between. Next one, plus or minus 5, check it, minus 5 consider. So 2 into minus 5 means minus 10, minus 10 plus 1 is equal to minus 9, minus 9 by 2 means minus 4.5, it's possible. Next case, positive 5 also, look at there, 2 into 5 10, 10 plus 1 means 11, 11 by 2 means 5.5 is there. So next one, negative 6 possible, look at the negative 6 means 2 into negative 6 negative 12, negative 12 plus 1 means negative 11, negative 11 by 2 means negative 5.5, but positive 6 whether it's suitable or not, 2 into 6 means 12, 12 plus 1 is equal to 13, 13 by 2 means 6.5, therefore positive 6 not possible. What are the possible cases? X is equal to 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 5, and negative 6 only, not positive 6. This is subdivision 1. Okay, moving to subdivision 2. So when cos x is equal to 1, when cos x is equal to 1, cos x is equal to 1 means definitely 0 case, then definitely pi, not pi, isn't it? This is pi origin, no? Actually 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, 8 pi, it's moving on. See, 2 pi means 1 is there. So therefore x is equal to, what is the general term? 2n pi. See, if you consider n is equal to 0 means 0 is there. So 0 possible case. Next one, instead of n, apply for 1 means 2 into 1 to 2 pi is there. Next one, when n is equal to 2 means 2 into 2 4. So 4 pi is there, but we need negative pi by 2, positive 5 pi. So negative 2 also suitable because negative 4 pi possible case. Next one, n is equal to 3. So n is equal to 3 means 2 into 3 6, 6 pi, not case. So what are the suitable cases actually? Therefore when cos x is equal to 1 means x is equal to 0, 1 and true, isn't it? True case possible. Then 3 means definitely it will be bigger number to more than negative 5 to positive 5. So suitable cases, x is equal to 0, 1 and true. This is question number 1 answer. Okay, sub exercise 4.2. Okay, I will continue the next question. Question number 2, state the reason for cos inverse cos of negative pi by 6 not equal to negative pi by 6. Solution, cos inverse cos of minus pi by 6. Already we know cos of minus x is equal to cos x, isn't it? Therefore, cos inverse cos pi by 6 means cos inverse cos cancel means pi by 6. It belongs to 0 to pi. Why? Cos inverse of x domain and range, cos inverse of x domain minus 1 to positive 1, the range 0 to pi. So this is positive pi by 6 only. Suitable and correct cases for state the reason. Why? The condition, look at there, if you take directly, but cos inverse cos of negative pi by 6 means cos inverse cos cancel means definitely negative pi by 6, it does not belongs to 0 to pi. Why? This is negative case. So the correct case, you have to convert first cos of minus x is equal to cos x, then only we can take it the correct range to 0 to pi. Positive pi by 6, the suitable cases for question number 2. Okay, this is our final answer. Okay, so please listen, my dear students. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. I will continue the next question. Moving to question number 3, is cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x? Is it true or not? We have to prove. Justify your answer. Okay, first step, solution. Cos inverse of minus x, it's considered for y. Again, so cos inverse bring out opposite side means cos y is equal to x, isn't it? Sorry, cos y is equal to minus x. Therefore, x is equal to minus cos y. Listen here, where actually cos value of negative according to the unit circle, all silver teacup. So 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi, 4 pi, it's moving on. So 0 to pi, according to the cyclic, second quadrant also will be made to cos. Negative means second and third quadrant, isn't it? Fourth quadrant cos will be positive, as well as first quadrant also all the time will be positive. So cos will be negative. Second and third cyclic order, second will be made. Second means we can consider for the value pi minus theta. Instead of theta, we can take it y. Therefore, x is equal to cos of pi minus y. Therefore, this is pi minus y, isn't it? Therefore, cos bring out again opposite side means cos inverse x is equal to pi minus y. Next term, cos inverse x is equal to pi minus, what is the value of y? Cos inverse of minus x. Cos inverse of minus x. Again, minus term bring out opposite side means cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi plus cos inverse x bring out opposite side means minus cos inverse x. Look at there, cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x. Therefore, we can write it. Justify your answer. No, it is true condition. Okay, we have proof also. Okay, one of the important 2 more question. Okay, so I will continue our next question. Question number 4. Find the principal value of cos inverse of minus 2. Solution. Let y is equal to, consider for cos inverse of 1 by 2 means cos bring out opposite side means cos y is equal to 1 by 2. According to the finger in your truth table, cos y means you have to check it little side. 1 by 2 means definitely 0 actually, if little side means 30, 45, 60, 90. So this is actually value will be 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means definitely cos pi by 3 is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, instead of y, we can consider for pi by 3 means it belongs to 0 to pi. What is the value? Pi means 180. 180 divided by 3 means definitely 60 degree in between 0 to pi. Therefore, principal value of cos inverse 1 by 2 is equal to pi by 3. It belongs to 0 to pi. This is answer. Okay, I will continue the next question. Moving to question number 5. Find the value of 3 subdivision is here. 1 by 1. Subdivision 1. Solution. True. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of 1 by 2. First we have to find out cos inverse of 1 by 2. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 means definitely cos inverse. The cos we have to check it little side. Little side means definitely 1 by 2 value ring finger, isn't it? The ring finger can indicate actually 0, 30, 45, 60. 60 means pi by 3, isn't it? So this is cos inverse of cos pi by 3 value will be 1 by 2. Therefore, cos inverse cos cancel means the first one answer pi by 3. The second condition sin inverse 1 by 2. Sin inverse 1 by 2 means sin we have to check it actually thumb side. Thumb side 1 by 2 means definitely indicate finger. Indicate finger means 30 pi by 6. Therefore, sin inverse sin pi by 6. Sin inverse sin cancel means value will be pi by 6. The condition actually 2 into, isn't it? I would like to rewrite the question once again. True into cos inverse 1 by 2 plus sin inverse 1 by 2. So true into cos inverse 1 by 2 value will be pi by 3. So true into pi by 3 plus sin inverse 1 by 2 pi by 6. Therefore 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 6. So common denominator 6 means 6 divided by 3 means 2. 2 into 2 pi means 4 pi plus 5. So answer will be 5 pi by 6. Subdivision 1 answer. Moving to subdivision 2. Question cos inverse 1 by 2. Cos inverse 1 by 2 plus sin inverse minus 1. Cos inverse 1 by 2. The last problem also we have done. Value will be pi by 3. Okay, once again I will write it. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to cos inverse cos of, actually value, what is the value? Cos pi by 3, isn't it? The first one cos inverse cos cancel mean the first answer pi by 3. Second one sin inverse of minus 1. Sin inverse of 1 means sin pi by 2, but negative sign is so that you can write it as sin of negative pi by 2. So sin inverse sin cancel means value will be negative pi by 2. The first answer pi by 3, second answer negative pi by 2. The common denominator 6 means 6 divided by 3 means 2. 2 into pi means 2 pi. Second one 6 divided by 2 means 3. 3 into pi means 3 pi. 2 pi minus 3 pi means minus pi by 6. Subdivision 2 answer. Moving to subdivision 3rd. So subdivision 3rd, cos inverse cos pi by 7 cos pi by 17 minus sin pi by 7 sin pi by 17. So cos inverse, this is considered for A, this is B means this is considered for A, this is B means cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. What is the formula? Cos A cos B minus sin A into sin B means cos of A plus B. Therefore cos inverse cos A plus B, cos of A is equal to, what is the value? Pi by 7 plus B is equal to pi by 17. Again cos inverse cos of 17 into pi means 17 pi plus 7 into pi means 7 pi divided by 7 7s are 49 means 4 balance, 1 7s are 7, 7 plus 4 is equal to 11. So 119. Therefore cos inverse cos of 17 pi plus 7 pi means 24 pi by 119. Again cos inverse cos cancel means answer will be 24 pi by 119. This is answer for subdivision 3rd. Okay, I will continue the next question. Question number 6. Find the domain of given two subdivisions. So one by one we can discuss. I am moving to subdivision 1. So consider for f of x is equal to, isn't it? The question actually f of x is equal to their sine inverse. Okay, f of x is equal to sine inverse of. Okay, so first condition, f of x is equal to sine inverse mod x minus 2 divided by 3, then plus cos inverse 1 minus mod x divided by 4. So now one by one I will do. Okay, this is considered for x means the domain minus 1 to positive 1, isn't it? So minus 1 less than or equal to mod x minus 2 divided by 3 less than or equal to positive 1. So into 3 means what will happen? Minus 1 into 3 minus 3 less than or equal to 3 cancel, mod x minus 2 again less than or equal to 1 by 1 into 3 means 3. Again add positive, isn't it? Add positive 2. Minus 3 plus 2 means minus 1 less than or equal to positive negative 2, isn't it? Mod x already written. So negative 2 and positive 2 less than or equal to 3 plus 2. So here negative 2 positive 2 cancel, minus 1 less than or equal to mod x less than or equal to positive 5. So both side comparing modulus means modulus of minus 1 means definitely x is equal to plus or minus 1. Next condition, x is equal to modulus of 5 means plus or minus 5. If you do one number line means what will happen? So number line minus infinity to positive infinity, minus 5, minus 1, 0, positive 1 and positive 5. Consider for minus 6 means what will happen? Minus 6. So mod means positive 6, definitely minus 1 less than or equal to positive 6. So first condition is clear, but second condition 6 less than, so not suitable. So any one case is not suitable means definitely minus 6 is not true. Okay, next condition, so minus 6 not possible means definitely we can say positive 6 also not possible. Next one, minus 5. Consider for minus 5 means what will happen? Minus 5 means, so positive 5. Okay, minus 1 less than or equal to positive, correct case. 5 less than or equal to 5. So definitely we can say minus pi to minus 1 also clear, positive 1 to positive pi also clear. 0 means what will happen? 0 means, so 0 minus 1 less than or equal to 0. So it's positive, no? Here also 0 less than or equal to pi. So definitely 0 also possible case. Therefore the required domain, the first case, so required domain minus pi to positive pi, first case. Second one, 1 minus, isn't it? Second case, second case 1 minus 1 less than or equal to 1 minus mod x divided by 4 less than or equal to positive 1 into 4 means what will happen? Minus 1 into 4 minus 4 less than or equal to 4 cancel, 1 minus mod x less than or equal to 1 into 4 means 4. Next subtract minus 1, therefore we can write it, add both side minus 1, minus 4 minus 1, so minus 5 less than or equal to minus 1 plus 1 minus mod x less than or equal to 4 minus 1. So minus 5 less than or equal to minus 1 plus 1 cancel, minus mod x less than or equal to 4 minus 1. Both side into minus means definitely inequality symbol will be changed. Negative 5 means positive 5 greater than or equal to mod x, here also less than means greater than or equal to minus 3. Both side comparing modulus sign means definitely first term x is equal to plus or minus 5, second case x is equal to plus or minus positive 3. Now second graph also, second number line minus infinity to positive infinity, there is actually minus 5, minus 3, 0, positive 3 and positive 5. So the same cases, minus 6 means what will happen? Minus 6 means positive 6 will come. Definitely 5 greater than, not suitable, not possible. Here also 6 greater than, so 6 greater than, here also not possible. So minus 6 and positive 6 not possible. Then in between minus 5 means what will happen? Minus 5, 5 greater than or equal to 5. Okay, clear. 5 greater than. So minus 5 to minus 3 is clear, as well as positive 3 to positive 5 also clear. 0 means what will happen? 5 greater than or equal to clear. 0 greater than or equal to minus 3 clear, no? 0 also possible. Therefore second term, the second term domain also minus 5 to positive 5. Therefore the required domain is, therefore the required domain minus 5 to positive 5. This is answer for subdivision 1. Moving to subdivision 2. Second one, g of x is equal to sin inverse x plus cos inverse x. Already we know sin inverse x and cos inverse domain same, isn't it? What is the domain? Minus 1 to positive 1. But range sin inverse x minus pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. Cos inverse x means 0 to pi. That is important, okay? This is answer for subdivision 2. I will continue the next question. Question number 7. For what value of x? Okay, given condition, solution 5 by 2 less than cos inverse 3x minus 1 less than only pi. Again, both side cos bring out means what will happen? Cos pi by 2 less than 3x minus 1 less than cos pi. So, cos pi by 2 means value will be 0, 0 less than 3x minus 1 less than cos pi means minus 1. If you cancel for minus 1 means what we have to do? Add both side positive 1. Add positive 1. 0 plus 1 means 1 less than or equal to definitely 1 plus 3x minus 1 less than minus 1 plus 1 means 0. Center minus 1 plus 1 cancel, again 1 less than or equal to 3x less than, only less than my dear, sorry. So, less than. So, each and every term divided by 3 means 1 by 3 less than x. 0 divided by anything means value will be 0. This is answer for x, because the given condition also for what value of x? 1 by 3 to 0. Okay, this is answer for question number 7. Okay. Question number 8. Find the value of given two subdivisions. So, one by one we can discuss. Subdivision 1, cos inverse 4 by 5 plus sin inverse 4 by 5. See, this is also x, this is also x, because value will be same. We know one of the property, cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x. What I am saying, cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x will pi by 2. That is, both the value will be equal means it is considered for pi by 2. Therefore, already we have outside cos is this is whole term will be equal to pi by 2 means value will be cos pi by 2. So, cos pi by 2 means value will be 0. This is answer for subdivision 1. Moving to subdivision 2. Subdivision 2 1 by 1 first. Actually, cos of 4 pi by 3, isn't it? Cos inverse cos of 4 pi by 3. Cos inverse cos 4 by 3. The first term, look at there, cos inverse cos x is equal to x when x belongs to 0 to pi. But here cos inverse of cos 4 pi by 3, it does not belongs to 0 to pi. Why? Pi means 180. 180 divided by 3 means 60. 60 into 4 means 240. It's more than 180. Therefore, I have written it's not does not belongs to 0 to pi. Just we have to expand. What we have to do? Cos inverse cos of 4 by 3 means 5 plus 5 by 3. So, pi plus pi by 3 means according to the unit circle 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. So, 0 to pi plus means it belongs to third quadrant. Third quadrant means all silver teacup, tan only positive. Therefore, we can write it cos inverse of minus cos pi by 3. So, we know another one property, that is one of the important, okay, cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. So, what I am saying, cos inverse of minus x. This is whole term considered for x means cos inverse of minus x means what is the formula? Pi minus cos inverse of cos x. Sorry, pi minus cos inverse of x. Cos inverse of x means x value will be cos pi by 3, isn't it? Again, pi minus cos inverse cos cancel means pi minus pi by 3. This is first term answer. Okay, moving to second term. So, moving to second term, what is the value actually second term? Cos inverse cos of 5 pi by 4. Now, cos inverse cos. So, cos inverse of cos means again cos inverse cos x is equal to x when x belongs to 0 to pi. But here 5 pi by 4, we can sure it does not belongs to 0 to pi. pi by 4 means 180 divided by 4. 180 divided by 4 means 45. 5 into 45 means 225. It's more than 180. That's why I have written for it does not belongs to 0 to pi. Just we have to expand cos inverse cos of 5 plus pi by 4. Again the same condition according to the unit circle, all silver teacup, it belongs to third quadrant, tan only positive, therefore cos inverse minus cos pi by 4. Already we know first term also we have applied for cos inverse of minus x is equal to what is the formula, pi minus cos inverse x. So pi minus cos inverse of x means this is called pi minus cos inverse cos pi by 4. Again cos inverse cos cancel means pi minus pi by 4. The first term answer pi minus pi by 3. Center we have plus sign, isn't it? Plus again pi minus pi by 4. Pi plus pi means 2 pi minus pi by 3 minus pi by 4. Again common denominator 12 means 12 into 2 means 24 pi minus 12 divided by 3 means 4 times minus 4 pi. Again minus 12 divided by 4 means 3 times. So 3 pi. Therefore 24 pi minus 4 pi 3 pi means minus 7 pi divided by 12. So 24 minus 7 definitely 17 pi by 12. This is answer for subdivision true. Okay. So I hope you understand. Please my dear students, exercise 4.2 completed. I will continue the tan and inverse tan function. Okay. I'm moving to example 4.8. What is the question? Find the principal value of tan inverse root 3. Solution. So consider for y means y is equal to tan inverse root 3. So first tan inverse domain and range means minus infinity to positive infinity and range minus pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. So now therefore y is equal to, according to the finger truth table, tan inverse 0, 30, 45, 60. Definitely pi by 3 means root 3, tan pi by 3. So definitely tan 60 means we can write it. Therefore tan inverse tan pi by 3. Tan inverse tan cancel means y is equal to pi by 3. It belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. This is principal value of tan inverse root 3. Okay. I will continue the next question. Example 4.9. Given 3 subdivision. Okay. One by one we can discuss. Subdivision 1. Tan inverse of minus root 3. Consider for y is equal to tan inverse of minus root 3 means tan bring out opposite sign means tan y is equal to minus root 3. So which quadrant tan will be negative? All silver teacup, second and fourth quadrant. So actually tan inverse x domain minus infinity to positive infinity, range minus pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. So condition way pi by 3 means root 3 because tan 60 means pi by 3 will come. Therefore tan y is equal to pi by 3. It belongs to fourth quadrant means cos only positive. So definitely we can say this is negative. Negative pi by 3 means definitely, sorry, here after applying the unit circle y is equal to pi by 3, it lies on fourth quadrant means definitely negative sign will come. Therefore we can say negative pi by 3 it belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. How? 180 by 3 means definitely 60 will come. It lies on negative 90 to positive 90. This is subdivision 1 answer. Okay. Moving to subdivision 2. Subdivision 2, tan inverse tan 3 pi by 5. So tan inverse of tan x is equal to x. Tan inverse tan x is equal to x. Even x belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. But a given condition, tan inverse tan 3 pi by 5, it does not belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. How? 3 into 180 divided by 5. 180 divided by 5 means 35. Definitely more than 100, and so 3 5s are 15. 30 means 60, isn't it? 36 will come. It's 108. So 108 means, according to the unit circle, negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. It's 108 means, sure we can say it lies on second quadrant. Second quadrant means 0 to pi, 180. So negative pi by 2 means all silver teacup. So it not possible. Just we have to modify this line. What we have to do? Tan inverse tan pi minus pi by 4 possible? No. So tan inverse tan what is the value? Pi minus 2 pi by 5. Look at there. Pi into pi means pi minus 2 pi. Pi minus 2 pi means 3 pi by 5 will come. Therefore, pi minus 2 pi 5. This is actually, we know, 0 to pi minus. Pi minus means it lies on actually. So possible case, no, it lies on pi minus second quadrant. Second quadrant means definitely sign only positive, but we have tan. Therefore, tan inverse of minus tan 2 pi by 5. Already we know. So tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. So just reverse order, what will happen? Tan inverse of tan of minus 2 pi by 5. Now you can check it. Tan inverse tan cancel means value will be minus 2 pi by 5. It belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. How? So pi into 180 divided by pi. 180 divided by 5 means cancel means 36. So 2 into 36 means 72. Definitely negative, no, negative 92, positive 19 means lies on fourth quadrant. So the range also we know, negative pi by 2, positive pi by 2. Therefore the answer will be subdivision to negative 2 pi by 5. It belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. Okay. Moving to subdivision third. So subdivision third, tan inverse, first tan inside, tan inverse 2019. The condition, tan inverse tan x is equal to x when x belongs to negative infinity to positive infinity. That is actually x belongs to real number, but this is tan function. Actually, tan inverse x domain minus infinity to positive infinity, range negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. This is tan inverse x, as well as tan x means just interchange domain negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2, then range negative infinity to positive infinity. That is called real. This is real numbers, isn't it? The given condition, the question actually correct, no? Yeah, tan of tan inverse. Therefore, the tan of tan inverse is equal to tan inverse 2019 is equal to, we can write it 2019. It belongs to real. Therefore, answer for subdivision third 2019, it belongs to real number. Okay. Subdivision 3 also it's over. Okay. So please listen, my dear students. I hope you understand. You are very satisfied in this session. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. Okay. I will continue the next session. Bye bye.